Hey everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here to do live mini readings. I know I am a little bit early, but I figured I'd just go ahead and get it done. I did decide to evacuate just in case, so I am in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I just figured that I would get on for a little while and see if anyone needs some clarity, healing, and all that fun stuff. Either way, I love vibing with my tribe. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. My vibe tribe, I love you something serious. And, either way, it's just going to be a good time. So if you are interested on getting on the list for tonight's readings, hey Dewey, all you have to do is go to the PayPal link down below or through Super Chat. I have raised the price a little bit just because, you know what, I do a lot for this channel and I'm worth it, guys. These messages are worth it. So, hey Kara, how are you? Yes. Listen, I don't know if y'all have heard about it, but there's actually quite a few people that there's this legend in South Carolina that if you see the gray man before a storm, it's not good. So they actually saw it before Hugo and it completely destroyed our homes. I'm hoping that's not the case, but several locals have already seen it. So I'm not playing around with that. And I had the opportunity to go, so I did, and I'm enjoying myself. So I hope everyone is staying safe that is on the East Coast, and let's just send a lot of prayers and good vibes to all those who are staying. Because again, we never know what storms are going to do, right? So, hey, Michelle, yes, guys, I am safe. I am safe and sound. I'm at least 100 miles from the coast, so I'm good. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm in Charlotte, guys. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, so I'm good. And yeah, Danny will be flying in. I think he said tomorrow. Is that what he said? Thursday. So he's flying in Thursday. So I'm going to be meeting up with him possibly Friday or Saturday, depending on what the weather's like. If we can get back into town, that will definitely be happening. And then we'll be going on our trip. So it's a whole vacation for Jessica. And yeah. Okay. All right. I'm not too, hey, Danny, I was just talking about you. But yeah, guys, yeah, everyone send Danny some good vibes on his trip. Super excited to actually meet you physically, even though you're already my brother. Like, I already know your soul, so it'll be great. And yeah, I'm just enjoying my time here, and I hope everyone is having a great time today and just keeping those vibes high. So, but yeah, if anyone wants to get on the list, the price has been raised to $20, but I'm worth it. So if there is any questions that you have for me, go ahead and get on the list. If you are not used to how this works, just in case there are any new people in the room, so once you donate, your name will be put on a list, and as we go through, you will be asked to have your question ready, and I will try to get through as many as possible, but I haven't received any yet. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull a collective message, because I just feel like regardless of the situation, we really need to I honestly, listen, I prefer PayPal because they take less of a cut, but if it is easier for you to do it through Super Chat, then by all means, you are free to do that. They just take a lot. They take 30%, guys. So, it definitely doesn't go as far, but I'm not going to turn it away either. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go ahead and get a collective message. They're pulling me to the romance angels. So let's see The PayPal link is down in the description box, guys. So thanks, Michelle. She's on top of it. Love you, sister. What's going on? I don't know if y'all can hear my music. Can y'all hear it? I hope I hope not. Because I don't want to get flagged, but it's weird being away from home in a hotel room. So Express Your Love just came out and they flew out all over the floor. So yeah, guys, I'm just kind of hanging out while my roomie is out with their friends. But I figured I'd get some work done. So, all right, Jeanette. So, yeah, go ahead and get your question ready, and I'll put you on the list, and we'll get you in just a second after I pull this collective message. All right. So we have Express Your Love. Let's see. What do we need to express, guys? What do we need to express? Quit flying away from me. Okay, so give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So honestly, I feel like no matter what your gender is, I feel that this is really talking about, really being loving on yourself, more, and giving yourself the chance to really romanticize, like, what it would look like if you had that person, regardless of the situation. Thank you, Kara. So, anyone, no matter if you're in a relationship or not, this is also like getting into a deeper sense of love within self so that we can be able to express it more with those people in our lives. And, whether they're people coming in or people who are already here, like, we need to be able to express our gratitude not only towards ourselves, but to those who mean something to us, right? So don't be afraid to speak up about what you feel. Like, these are really important things. A lot of the times we will hold back in fear of it not being reciprocated or being judged or whatever the case may be. The biggest thing that I'm hearing right now is just be authentically you. There is nothing that you need to feel ashamed of when it comes to your emotions and what you're feeling towards someone you care about, including yourself. So when you can show yourself more gratitude, then you will have more people come into your life that can give you even more things to feel gratitude for. Okay. Let's see what angel is protecting this message. Angel of romance. So yeah, there's a lot of romance in the air. Let's see what this angel says. All right. So a like-minded soulmate is coming your way. So whether you have someone in your life or not, this could be a deeper connection with those in your life, but it could also mean that for those of you who are single and trying to manifest a relationship, there's definitely someone coming in for you, or like seeing someone from a new standpoint or a new set of eyes. Like, so let's see what this says. You have received this card because your angel of romance has heard your pleas for help and guidance. Romance can come in many different forms. If you've been asking your angel of romance to assist you with finding a future partner and soulmate, you have received this card as a confirmation that you are on the right path and your prayers are being answered by your angel. Pay attention to the signs that your angel of romance sends your way. You may wish to make a list of the type of partner you would like to manifest into your life. Your list should be as specific and realistic as possible. Here's an example: kind, loving, faithful, romantic, honest, family-oriented, hardworking, financially independent, energetic, wonderful personality, lots of fun, and spiritually minded. After making your list, it is important to only think positive thoughts about your future partner and surrender your request to your angel of romance. The more energy you put into manifesting your future partner, the sooner he or she will enter into your life. Be mindful not to sabotage the assistance of your angel of romance by doubting that he can bring somebody into your life. As confirmation that your partner is on the way, you will be given signs in the form of hearts. Pay attention because the symbol could appear anywhere. It could appear in the clouds, in nature, in your coffee, or simply as a gift. And the affirmation says, I trust and believe in the guidance and assistance that my angel of romance is giving me to bring back the romance in my life. So definitely don't be afraid to express what you're really looking for, and show gratitude for those people who are really showing up in your life. Okay, so yeah, that's a beautiful message, but there's a lot of love on the brain, isn't there? All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. Perfect. Okay, guys. So, all right. Jeanette, what is your question, my dear? Will my Aqua eventually put his guard down and let me in? We've come a long way since the last reading, but he's still very guarded. Okay. All right. So first off, I want to see what his actual blockage is. Like, why is he still being guarded? So let's figure that out first, and then we'll go from there. Can you please tell me why Jeanette's Aqua is Aquarius is still guarded towards her? Release jealousy, and God is your source. And I just got chills, boy. I just got chills. So we have released jealousy, and God is your source. So I'm not really sure what his connection to God is. I almost feel like he's not as in tune as you, and it's almost like jealousy of your spiritual nature, like how connected you really are to source. And he sees that you have this like undeniable bond with the spirit realm, and it's almost like, how does she do it? And it's like an awe, but actually it's almost an envy too. He's jealous that he can't connect the way that you do. Therefore, it almost makes him question, like, well, why can't I? But he can. It's just he's blocking himself. And so he might have some doubts himself about, like, what is God? What is source? How do you see? How do you feel? How do you experience? And he hasn't quite figured out how to do that for himself yet, like, and to fully have faith and commit to God. So therefore, it's kind of turning out to be more resistant towards you because of your strong spiritual nature. You're probably talking a lot about the signs and synchronicities and the things that God is doing for you. Okay. And honestly, yeah, I don't know. I can try to get a date, but we'll see. You know how time can be. So, but she's asking eventually, will he eventually open up more? So I do feel that he will. It's just about you staying in your faith, and like a strong, dignified faith, right? So it's one of those things, like, when he realizes just how committed you are, and no matter how much his doubts do not have anything to do with how you are choosing to follow your faith. He'll eventually come around too, but he's got to release his jealousy and resentment towards God as well. Maybe he's had a lot of things happen in his life where he's kind of questioned God, which I think we've all kind of been there, you know, like, why would God do this to us? Why would God put us in this situation? Why would God make us hurt when we're good people? Those kind of things. Like, I try and try, but you know, nothing good ever happens to me. But it's that mentality that keeps us separate from God, right? Because we're doubting him. We're doubting the power that source has. And it's not, and y'all hear me say it all the time, it's not that he can, it's that he will, right? So I don't know if any of this yeah, and see, it's like, but again, if he had faith in source, then he would know that this connection is completely divine, right? And he would also understand that there's really nothing to fear but fear itself. So he's got to work on that. But really, the fear comes from the jealousy of your connection with God. You probably wouldn't think that, but that's what they're telling me, okay? So it's about, you know, setting the example and, you know, just like staying on your path and just allowing him to see how you do it, and let him know, like, no one does it the same, and you can't tell him how or, you know, what he needs to do, because he'll eventually figure it out himself. But he'll see you following that faith and following the signs and synchronicities and the blessings that are unfolding in your life, and he'll eventually figure out his own way of doing it. So let's pull. Hey, Nicole. Hey, everybody. Cynthia. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Make sure y'all like, share. If anyone who has not seen these videos before that would like to get on the list, it is a $20 minimum donation. And you can do that through the PayPal link down below or through Super Chat. I prefer PayPal, but it is what it is. And we will put your name on the list, and we will get to your questions in order. Hey, T Rose, how are you? Yeah, no one wants to get hurt, and that's just a part of it, because here in the 3D world, we're so conditioned to pain, and that's just what it is. Like, we're here to experience, and this is the only place that we can experience pain the way we do. But the good thing about being in our spirituality is that the more that we continue to follow in our path and follow our faith, the less we have pain, because it's not the same. You know, we feel it. It's not that we don't get upset, we don't get disappointed, you know, those kind of things. We just don't grovel in it anymore. It's not like we're in, you know, something doesn't go our way and we're like, oh my gosh, again, right? And then we're down for weeks at a time, like just wallowing in our own shit. It's like, okay, well, you know, yeah, that didn't turn out in my favor, and it really sucks. And, you know, yeah, I'm feeling all these emotions, but obviously it's not divine time, or, you know, this isn't the right opportunity for me, so let me try something else. And you tend to follow the signs and synchronicities and know that you can ask for help at any given time. And when it is time, it will be provided for you, right? That's the whole point of faith. So it's like just doing what you normally do, and let him see like how you work and how all this beautiful stuff works, right? So we do have the Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles coming out. So it's like kind of him balancing out his energies so that he can be brave and optimistic about, you know, blessings coming in his life, where his life actually feels balanced, because it feels kind of like up and down at times. Like sometimes he's really good, and then other times he's really low. So it's like, when he learns to follow his faith, then he'll be able to go after his creative passions and he'll start to be able to receive the messages that he needs in order to go for those things. And he'll start to raise his vibration more, okay? Once he starts to raise his vibration more, then he'll definitely start to understand how all of this works. And he'll ultimately start coming to you, because then he can share his experiences with you, and it's going to bring you closer together, okay? So let's pull one of these. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely, I do feel that a lot of it, you know, has to do with his career, because I'm kind of feeling that in general. But so 9. I mean, I'm getting between 6 to 9. So that could be 6 to 9 days, 6 to 9 weeks. Dewey's called me out on this before. But I do feel it's going to be a little bit longer, between 6 to 9 weeks or 6 to 9 months, that he really, and it's probably more months, that he really starts to come into his own and own understanding and faith with God, and therefore working deeper on that connection with you. Okay. So just take that in consideration. Yeah. But he's not, I don't really feel like he's not really getting what he wants, right? Or what he truly expected. He might be working a lot, but it's not really satisfying his soul. So therefore he feels like he's working, but not really making any true difference. And that's why his soul feels lacking right now. And therefore, he's scared of getting hurt, because it's not necessarily you. It's he has this thing about failure, right? And that's probably why he works so damn hard, because he refuses to fail. So when it comes to his relationships, it's easier for him to throw himself into work than to have something that he knows he can't control fail, right? He can control his work life more than he can control another person with emotions. So I hope that makes sense. But let's see what this one has to say, and then we'll move on. So anyone joining in, hi everyone. I'm so glad y'all are here. And if you would like to get on the list, you can donate through the PayPal link down below. So we have the career angel. It says positive changes concerning your career are taking place. Visualize the change you wish to receive. You have received this card because your career angel has heard your prayers about your current work situation. Are you considering a change in your career? Are you having issues at your place of employment? Is there a work colleague who is causing disharmony in your life? Are you considering going for a promotion or changing your current place of work? Would you like to run your own business? Do you have an idea about a business venture, or you need assistance from your career angel? Are you considering undertaking study to change or enhance your current career path? Do you need assistance and guidance with updating your resume? Do you need help with receiving a raise in your salary? Do you need assistance with balancing work and play in your life? If you have answered yes to any of these questions, then it is time to relax and know that in your heart that everything is being taken care of by your career angel. By surrendering your fears about your career to your angel, you'll be surprised by what opportunities he sends your way. Your career angel is currently healing any emotional work issues that are affecting you. He is actively guiding into your life people who will help you achieve your desired outcome. For example, people may appear to assist you with networking. If you have doubted that you are able to change your career path, don't despair. Your career angel is helping you to follow the right course of action to begin your new career path. So honestly, I don't know if any of that resonates with you, if he's even talked to you about any of these things, but I would definitely kind of feel more into that, because a lot of this has to do with his career, blessings that, you know, like to really go after what he wants and feel that he is supported by God the way that you are, if that makes sense. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. But it's really not him truly being guarded towards you. And listen, you know, people can say, I don't want to get hurt, but there's always a deeper issue there. And we know that. So Spirit's telling you this is really what the issue is. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, yeah, understand it has nothing to do with you. I don't feel that he would be, you know, trying to open up to you like he is if he didn't feel comfortable or that he couldn't trust you. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just time to release that dynamic and understand that that resistance isn't necessarily towards you. It's the belief system that he has in himself when it comes to manifesting his desires, especially within his work. Maybe he wants to take it a little bit further, whatever the case may be. But he also sees your manifesting abilities and he wants some of that pie. I'm just saying. So, I hope that helps though. I just lean on that for a little bit. Okay. So, all right, Kara, you're up next. Kara is up next. Let's see. Anybody else? We got Nicole on the board. Oh, thank you, Ellie. Hey, Hope, how are you? What message does Spirit have for me as far as my gifts? I feel like I may be blocked in some areas and I'd like to open them up more. Okay. So, let's see. As far as blocks, what? All right. So when it comes to Kara's gifts, what does she need to know? And is there anything that's blocking her? Dream a beautiful dream. Yeah, and see, that's what I figured. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay. So what they really want you to work on most right now is your manifesting abilities. Okay. So I would honestly, and listen, and manifesting can come in many different forms too. So like if you need help uncovering your abilities, and honestly, like, okay, so they're bringing up, there is this book that I got, and it's almost like a spiritual guide for dummies, but it's, what is it called? Crap. I would honestly look, there's a book, okay, and it, you know what, I'm gonna look it up. Let me write this down so I don't forget. And I'll send it to you, okay? Because I know exactly what it looks like, but the title is just blocking. It's running from me. Okay, so okay, but yeah, there's a book that I have that it honestly helps you go through like the different clairs, and it actually has exercises and all that fun stuff to help you like understand more what like what your abilities are and maybe what are your strong suits. So if that is something you would be interested in doing, that would probably be a good thing for you. But this is a really good time for you to work on your manifesting abilities in general, because we have dream a beautiful dream, spirals of manifestation, follow your own rhythm, and every journey begins with a single step. So this really tells me that, you know, there's a lot of not only changes, but you know, the hardships that you have been through have ultimately, you know, kind of paved the way for you to be at this point in your journey right now to help further develop your gifts. And it's like seeing the world from this interconnectedness, and seeing how every cell, every opportunity, every experience all connects to each other, okay? And how from, oh, they are really, I would definitely work on your throat chakra though, because my throat is like, there's something about communication coming up, okay? So I don't know if you've ever thought about being a public speaker or whatever, and now that I'm saying that, it's easing up. But your voice needs to be heard, Kara. Your story needs to be heard. And they're bringing me back to the hardships and the changes that you have been through, okay? But they're definitely bringing me to, you know, speaking in the public eye about what you have been through and how you got to this point in your life right now, because you definitely have a story that needs to be heard. But they're also telling me that, you know, it's about how everything is connected, and how everything from the very beginning is, you know, the journey is never a straight line. You know what I'm saying? It's like a spiral staircase. You never really see what's around the corner, and that's the point. So it's about trusting that when you're taking the right steps, and that you're in alignment, and that you're following your own rhythm, like you're not caving to anyone's you know, society standards, or what people think you should do or be, or how you should show up in the world, because you're your own beautiful being. And we already know that, like, you are on fire, girl. And they're just telling you now is like a really good time to just start taking those steps. And I just saw like there's this blue orb that keeps showing up. And when I see the blue orbs, this definitely talks about being the Pleiadians being around. So I don't know if you've ever really been drawn to the star systems, but the Pleiadians are definitely with you, okay? So hi, Ola Kay. How are you? Yes, so you can donate through the PayPal link below. I do prefer PayPal, but I will take Super Chat just because the difference in their transaction prices are tremendously different. And once you donate, you will be put on the list, and we'll get to as many people as possible, okay? So, but this is definitely like, honor yourself, Kara. Honor yourself, because everything that you have been through, yes, it's been a lot of hardships, but it made you the beautiful, absolutely spectacular person that you are today. And they're telling you that this baggage that you're carrying is actually exploding with light. And that's why they want you to speak up about it, because your story is going to heal people just like mine does, right? So when you release this truth, this story that's unfolding for you, it's going to be absolutely amazing, the transition that you see happening, okay? So just like really ask your guides to help you uncover your gifts. So yeah, we have the career angel and angel of clairvoyance coming up. So they're definitely telling you that there's a huge career shift, especially if you have been wondering if you're clairvoyant. This is your confirmation. So I would definitely work on that ability, okay? And just start taking the necessary steps and ask your angels for guidance, because they're here for you, okay? All the time. They are always here for you. So don't doubt it. But yeah, you're going to change the world, baby. You're going to change the world one life at a time. You are going to help a lot of people just the way that I am. I'm getting chills right now, okay? And even if it doesn't happen exactly the way you think it will, the souls that you're going to touch, the people that you're going to help, absolutely need you right now. Okay, so step it up. It takes one step, just to open that door. Okay, so yeah, you got this. You got this. And you know I'm always here for you, okay? But I will definitely send you a picture of the book that I'm talking about, okay? So yeah, it's gonna be good for you. It's gonna be good, I promise. All right. So Nicole, what is your question, my dear? And anyone who is joining in that would like to get on the list, the donation link is down below in the description box if y'all would like to get added to that. And we will try to get as many people as possible, okay? All right. So we have Hope on here as well. Okay. All right. Nicole says, what message does Spirit have for me in regards to my twin flame journey, feeling strong energies in this new month? All right. So let's see. What does Nicole's twin flame have to say? Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I'm taking this as you've already done this, okay? And this is what is changing the dynamic. You've been working really hard, and we've been talking about this, right? Like, it's... I feel that, you know, this despair that you used to feel towards your twin is now finally coming to the point where you don't feel like completely distraught when, you know, things don't turn out exactly the way that you thought, right? I'm feeling such a lighter energy with you too. And with the free yourself, this is saying like you're finally realizing your worth. I don't feel that, you know, there's probably still work to be done. We all have work to do, and the job is never done, guys, okay? Even when you think that you've solved an issue, there's always deeper parts of those issues that come up later. But it's just what it is, okay? So good, Nicole. So this is you like unchaining yourself from feeling like you're bound to anything, but you're also realizing that you are a beautiful, mystical creature that deserves to be free and express yourself the way that you need to in order to feel that freedom, right? And it's through forgiving and learning of the divine masculine and the things that you have projected onto him out of your own fear that is helping this energy shift. And we should all be doing this, right? But regardless, we should be allowing love into our lives. So let's see what else we have. And it's also, I feel like, you know, it's helping him, it's helping him realize it's safe to love. And for you too, like when you free yourself, it's helping both of you because you are one, right? It's helping both of you realize that you are free and in power of what you choose to experience and what you choose to allow in your life. And when you understand how worthy you are and how deserving you are of love, it's easier to accept it into our lives, right? Even if it's from ourselves. And then once we can accept it from ourselves, then we honestly start to accept it from other people more too. So, yeah, the past life relationship and true love is on the bottom. So let's see. I feel like we want to pull the Divine Feminine card. What does Nicole need to know about this twin flame journey? I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. And that's exactly what I was talking about. When we choose to love ourselves, it's easier to receive love in our lives. Okay. And this is because you're choosing to feel abundant. You're choosing to feel love. And I feel like you've been working really hard on your root chakra and like root issues around family matters, feeling safe and secure within your own energy, and really choosing to make a better life for yourself through these energetic changes. Okay, so let's see, what does her divine masculine have to say to her? Okay, so we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So the work that you have been doing is definitely igniting a spark within the heart space, okay? And this is ultimately going to help transform and deepen that bond, which you can see that it starts from a little spark to the heart takes flight, right? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So this is telling you, no matter the circumstances, just remember to enjoy the journey. Enjoy what you're learning about yourself, learning about your partner, learning about love and life in general. And understand that there's nothing material in this world that you can achieve or, gain that is going to make the passing of this world any more abundant. It's the memories and the experiences that we've shared with those that we truly care about that make it worth it, right? So close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So these are all things that are really helping ignite that heart space. You see how big it's shining? Okay, so keep expanding your heart space and allow your heart to become a beacon, and things will transform. Okay, so just keep an open mind and understand that things might not always be what they seem, and spirit has a funny way of making things work. So just keep doing your thing, dear girl. You're doing a good job. Yeah, and that's fine. And that's fine. If you feel that, then no one is connected to your divine masculine like you are, and you know that, right? So it's one of those things where you have to trust what you feel. Like even with my best friend, every time her divine masculine disappears, she always calls me and says, "Do you think he's okay?" And the last 2 times I'm like, "Yeah, he's fine." And honestly, he was in a really bad place. So even though he wasn't in harm's way, mentally he was off and he wasn't in a good place, right? So I told her, I was like, "I'm not going to tell you anymore because you're more connected to him than anyone will be. So even though I know that he's physically okay, like I don't think he's dead in a ditch somewhere. I don't think he's been in an accident. I don't think he's lost a leg or anything. Like he's good." But mentally he was not in a good space, and she can feel that more than anyone else. So always trust your own intuition when it comes to your divine masculine. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Yeah, there you go. That's all you can do, girl. That's all you can do. All right, Miss Hope, what do we have? What is your question, my dear? Okay. So anyone else that would like to get on the list, the donation is $20. You can do that through the PayPal link down below in the description box. And we will put your name on the list and get to you very shortly. All right. So Hope, my ex-boyfriend, not twin flame, has contacted me and wants to meet. Is this a second chance between us or something else? He's saying things like, you are the best one for me. I miss you. Okay. All right. Let me see what I get, girl. Okay. So, what can you tell me about Hope's ex-partner that has recently contacted her, and what is his intentions towards her? Hey, everyone. Nice to see y'all. Don't be shy. All right, what do we have? Okay. Well, this is actually very interesting. So, Hope, and I mean, I'm getting crawled all over with this too, and I really was not expecting this. We have love yourself first. So I feel, and again, I asked, what is his intentions? I feel like he has finally come to this understanding that he had to understand his own sense of self-worth and self-love, and that he's been pushing away a good person for a long time. Okay. You know, he's holding on to you, but he was holding on to the ledge, like he's scared to fully fall. And that's why he had to learn to love himself first, because he wasn't really letting himself fully in with you. Okay. This is actually the comfort in Nanny. I had to find something that would take Charlie. So, yeah, trying to find somewhere that will take an 85-pound dog was a little rough, but made it work. But I think he did realize through this journey, oh my gosh, y'all, my allergies are acting a fool right now. He realized that you're his soulmate, okay? And the reason he's saying he feels, and what did he say? Okay. Yeah, you're the best one for me, because he knows that you can be the one. So right now he's just in a very playful mood. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second, because my nose is running so bad. I feel like I'm about to choke. I can't even process when my nose starts doing that. My allergies, or I feel like this storm's kicking up a whole bunch of stuff. So, so anyway, but yeah, he's just feeling really playful at this time. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So just have fun with it. I mean, honestly, like, it's one of those things when we start overthinking and we take things so seriously. I mean, of course, you want to know that whoever you're letting into your life isn't just, taking you for a ride, but also don't be like so serious that you forget to have fun, right? Like, it's all about the experience. Don't be afraid to let your inner child out and experience with him. And I know, but it's not stale beer. You're completely correct. It is not stale beer. So just remember to have fun with it, because I mean, honestly, there's that confirmation. His intentions are pure here. So Yeah, the last time I did it for her, Cynthia, I totally picked up on like stale beer. Her twin flame is not doing so well. So, um, let's see what his heart space has to say. Okay. Well, and two, we have to remember that, you know, any souls that are coming in and out of our life, like everything is happening exactly when and how it should. So, and that's honestly what I was getting to this card. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So have fun with it. I mean, I wouldn't say like go down to the courthouse tomorrow, but it's like putting your fear aside and just allowing yourself to take your time and like get to know him again, like see how he chooses to show up for you, right? Like words can only go so far. Action, it speaks, right? So if he wants to show up for you, allow him to show up and see how he chooses to show up. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But are you willing to push it aside if you're this curious to even ask this question? You know, when you put the fear aside and choose to follow your heart and listen to your heart, you'll create room for new opportunities and possibilities, which will ultimately, lead to more romantic adventures anyway. But it says acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So, especially with your twin going through what they're going through right now, it might be a good time for you to just have fun with your life. And if you have someone that wants to show up for you, let them show up. But again, take enough time to see how they choose to show up. And again, words can only go so far, but action speaks. So regardless of his situation, if he wants to try and show up for you and see like if there's that connection, or he wants to wine and dine you and be there for you and comfort you and laugh with you and just like have a good time, why not? Right? So again, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So just have fun with it. If he wants to go, let him go. If he wants to come in, let him come in. Just take your time with it and be patient, okay? So I hope that helps you. And I just feel really quick too. Behaviors do not lie. That is right, David. All right. So anyone else who would like to get on the list can donate through the PayPal link down below in the description box, and we will get your name on the list. Hope was actually the last one to donate. So, we got spots, people. We got spots. All right. So let's pull an angel card for hope. Let's see who's protecting this connection. So didn't I just say be patient? Angel of patience. Okay, who else did we get? Angel of manifestation. So, through patience and manifestation, because you've obviously been calling love in. Okay. All right, Ellie, I'll get to you. So, if you've been calling love in, then this is definitely saying that they're bringing an opportunity for you because your divine masculine is not capable of showing up for you the way that you need to right now. So have fun with it, allow things to unfold naturally, and just be patient with the process because everything's happening in divine timing, right? So do what you do, girl. All right. So let me check the list real quick. Okay, so we have Ellie and Cynthia on the board. And if anyone else would like to get on that list, then you can donate through that link down below in the description box, y'all. You're so welcome, my dear. All right, so Ellie, you are up next. What is your question, my dear? Now, y'all can't hear my music, right? Yes, I'm so excited for y'all. So excited. All right, so let's see. What angel is protecting Ellie? Why y'all make me work for it? Yeah. Angel of clairsentience. So let's see. This is that clear knowing. All right, so we got the number 11, which always is a good sign. So see what they have to say. The feelings you are receiving are correct. Your gift of clairsentience is guiding you. You have received this card because your angel wants to assist you in reconnecting and understanding your gift of clairsentience. You may receive messages via your gift of clairsentience on a daily basis. However, you don't always understand or utilize this gift to your full potential. Your angel is here to help you reawaken your built-in spiritual GPS system. The messages you receive will come in the form of gut feelings, inner knowing, physical sensations, and empathy for others. How many times when you have met someone has a little warning gone off in your stomach telling you that you can't trust this person? You ignore the feeling only to discover later that that initial warning was correct. Have you ever been offered a new job and your inner GPS system told you that this is not for you, even though the money is great and it seems to be your dream job? Once again, you decided to ignore this feeling and discovered that the work was highly stressful and not all what you promised it would be. Your angel is here to help you trust your feelings so that you don't keep making the same mistakes. She wants you to make decisions based on how you feel instead of overthinking the situation. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with work. So like when you get there, whatever you feel is best for you, then you need to take those opportunities, but don't overthink it. Like just because it makes sense, but your gut tells you it's wrong, then you need to listen to this, Ellie. Okay. So, once you welcome her guidance into your life, you will learn how to live with your own spiritual vortex. Remember, if something doesn't feel right, stop and take the time to see how this feeling affects your body. If you have the impulse to be sick when you think about it, this is an indication that you should not proceed. On the other hand, if you feel happy, excited, and euphoric when you think of the decision, then it is an indication that you should proceed. The affirmation says, I allow and accept the guidance of my angel of clairsentience into my life. Together, we will rediscover the spiritual flow in my life, allowing me to make decisions by using my gift of clairsentience. So, well, there you go, Dewey, because it's for both of you. So, trust your gut, guys. Like, you're obviously coming together for a reason. So just allow things to unfold and, use your manifestation abilities. Take a divinely guided change, okay? This is both of you coming together and having, like, beautiful opportunities to open up for you. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. This is you leaving your life behind, Ellie. This is you moving into your destined fate. Like this, you have trusted your gut up until this point. Move past the point of fear, even when you're like, oh, I don't know how all this is going to happen. But you knew that you had to be with Dewey, right? And now that you're going there, it's like all these opportunities are going to start opening up for you. Now it's the point of listening to your gut when the best opportunity comes up. So even if it makes logical sense, but your gut tells you no, don't do it. But if you go into an opportunity and start networking and then you're like, oh my gosh, this is really something I want to do, but you're not really sure how it's all going to work out, do the same thing you did with this move. You move past that fear and you go after your damn dreams. Okay? So, let's see. Is there anything else you would, I mean, they're just being straight to the point with y'all. All right. So God is your source, clean energy, food, partnership, and positivity, faith, and optimism. With both of you together, you have all the good vibes you need, right? When y'all come together, like everything's just going to make sense. It's all going to be worth it. And you're really going to help each other balance out the energies and help inspire each other to go after something bigger than what you ever dreamed to be possible. Okay. The 3D reality is now gone. Like it doesn't exist anymore. And they're telling you that you might need to clean up your energy a little bit, whether that be through what you're watching, what you're reading, even when it comes to watching these YouTube videos, guys, you have to be careful of the people you're watching because not everyone is of high vibration. So make sure that you are being very careful. The song that just caught me was 4 5 Seconds by, is that Rihanna and Kanye West? I would go listen to that song, guys. It just caught me out of nowhere, like stopped me dead in my tracks. But make sure that y'all are being careful of what you're absorbing, eating, drinking, clean up your energy levels. It might even be a good time to detox when you get together so that you can lean on each other for support. But this is ultimately going to help you gain even more connection to, even more connected to source. Okay. So, yeah. But yeah, there's, hold on. I gotta listen to this song. I gotta pull this up so I can listen or look at the lyrics. So, it's like it's a lot of the old things that y'all might used to do. Okay. It's 4 5 Seconds by Rihanna and Kanye West. Okay. And, it's a really funny song, but it does talk about like some of the old, patterns and coping mechanisms that could really end up triggering things. So, it does say, woke up an optimist, sun was shining, I'm positive. Then I heard you was talking trash, hold me back, I'm about to spaz. So remember not to fall back into any old patterns of being triggered, like, especially because some parts in this song talks about drinking and they're talking about clean energy food here. So if there are any habits that are of low vibration that are disconnecting you from source or causing some of the stuff that's going like coming out in this song, because I mean it stopped me in my tracks. Anything that's gonna make you fall back into an old routine, then I would definitely consider that because it's affecting your connection with your guides and your soul and source in general. Okay. So that's definitely what I get for y'all. But otherwise, I feel like there's a lot of good things that are going to open up for you. So, all right. right. So we have Robert on the board and Michelle. All right. So, oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy, Dewey. You're so welcome. Yeah. Yeah. So those are definitely things that were affecting, the way that you were connecting in general. So now that you have quit, you're gonna start to open up more and more, Dewey, to be honest. So yeah, you're in good hands, and you and Ellie's connection is the most beautiful thing. Like, I mean, it really does. It gives me so much hope. So y'all keep doing your thing, keep pushing past that fear, and do what you have to in order to manifest this beautiful life that y'all can have together. Because I know y'all are going to do great things. Great, great things. So just keep up that good work, guys. All right. And trust your gut. Trust your gut. That is the most important. Okay. All right, Miss Cynthia, you are up next. And if anyone else would like to get on the list, all you have to do is go through the PayPal link down below in the description box, and we will get you on that list. We got a few slots left. All right. Yes, guys, I love the support that we get in this chat. We are killing it, y'all. All right. Barely ever drink. Oh, the whiskey was fun, but hurt Dewey. So then what did you quit, Dewey? Did I miss something? Oh, we're gonna sip tea. Now this wouldn't happen to be the man that we possibly have been telling you was coming, right? Okay, all right. So I was just making sure, Dewey. Tell me more. I got you, girl. I got you. All right, Spirit. Give me something good for my girl, Cynthia. Who is this guy? What is his intentions? Give me the deeds. You know I'm nosy as fuck, especially when it comes to Cynthia. So give me what you can, please. Because you know I love you. And I'm always protective of you. I can't help it. Oh, okay. So give your relationship a chance, and very soon clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So the fact that this person, I feel like it's kind of one of those things like, what do you want? And this is definitely someone from a past life relationship, and they're telling you it is safe for you to love. Okay. So give the relationship a chance, but you need to be clear on what it is that you actually want to, like, is it, are you just looking for maybe someone, or are you actually willing to let someone into that beautiful little heart of yours? You know what I'm saying? Is this one of those things that, is ultimately going to help you get past those fears of your stupid ex? I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, but you know what I'm saying, okay? But, you've been working a lot on your forgiving and learning, and this is why, right? Ultimately, to have someone come into your life that's going to stir up those romantic feelings, okay? And they're telling you, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And yeah, stupid ex. But they're telling you that this is a partnership that you could work on, but you need to be clear about what it is that you actually want, right? So Let's see. All right. What can you tell me about this guy? Oh, shit. Okay. So we have the Hangman. So I do feel that you were in limbo, but they are showing up as the Emperor. Okay. So I feel like this is like you kind of trying to take some time to figure out what this connection actually means to you. But I do feel like this person actually does want to show up for you. And this person is very stable and not afraid to go after what they want. Okay. But there are some things that you still need to release. Okay. So again, and I feel like that's where this comes in, is clearly deciding what you want so that it comes in now, because you don't want to block it due to, you know, you still being in fear of the past. And I'm getting this really weird sensation, like right at the back of my head. Like it almost feels like a pulsing, but it almost feels like someone playing with my head, but in an energetic level. It's really weird. Okay. So I don't know if he might like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's so weird. I've never had this happen before, but I just want to play with my hair right now. So yeah, I feel like this person has definitely kind of striked you in a different way, and you're really not sure what to do with it, but you're still kind of a little hesitant because of your past. I don't want to say, you know, traumatized or anything like that, because I feel like you've moved past that, but it's like still very hesitant to fully take flight. And that's why you need to be clear on what it is that you really want. Okay. So yes, 2 snaps and a hair flip. Okay. So, but yeah, I definitely see this being a very stable person in their own life. And I'm seeing 1414. So that's a really good sign. Um, but this is definitely someone that you have had a past life relationship with and have made a contract, obviously, to come back into this life with. So, you know, this is why you've been doing all the work, girl. Enjoy it. Let's see what his heart space has to say. What is this new beau for Cynthia's heart space want to say? What is he feeling toward my girl? What is he feeling? Okay. The first thing that I'm seeing is deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right, girl. I'm just saying. All right. So don't rush. Okay. You don't have to rush it. Allow things to take a natural course. But you already know how you're feeling towards it. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So this definitely talks about the resentment towards, you know, your past relationships and what you went through, because we know it was hard, okay? But this is definitely saying that you need to keep your emotions balanced and take your time with this new connection, okay? Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I feel like this is possibly going to like unfold over time, but just trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform, okay? And if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So stay out of your head, stay in your heart, listen to what your heart is telling you. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. You know, and always understand you do have power. And no matter what situation you are in, you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So work on your boundaries. Understand that if someone really cares about you, they're, even if they're not happy, because they're not getting what they want, they will ultimately respect your boundaries and do what is necessary to make you feel comfortable, and they can show up for you the way they really want to. But you have to teach them how to show up for you, right? So don't rush it. Allow things to take a natural course, okay? But yeah, this is actually feeling really good to me. I almost feel like a little schoolgirl right now. So super excited for you. Super excited. All right. So I hope that helps you and clarifies some things. But yeah, girl, I'd give it a chance. I'd give it a chance. All right, so who do we have next? We have Robert. Robert is next. What can I do for you, brother? All right, so we have Mary on the list. All right. You're so welcome. Exactly, Ellie. Exactly. All right, good. All right, guys. Good. All right. Just saying. All right. So Robert says, is a friend coming back around? Been a while, no communication. Thinking about just missing hanging out. Used to have good times. Okay. Yes, Michelle is next after Robert. Yeah. That is Jennifer, right? Or not Jennifer, Michelle. Michelle Lom. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Isn't that Luminac? Or Lamantic? However you spell that. Okay, so let's pull for Robert. I'm doing everyone in order, guys. So, is friend coming back around? Communication. So let's see. Let's pull these. Yes, I'm doing good. I'm up in Charlotte, North Carolina. Got away from the coast just in case. So let's see what's going on with Robert. I hope anyone who is on the East Coast, especially, any of my people like Robert down in Florida, please be safe, guys. Please be safe. All right. So what is going on with this? All right. So I feel like you already know, Robert. You already know. You're feeling it. That's why you're asking, okay? So a decision does have to be made, okay? There could have been outside influences that kind of messed things up that ultimately ended up affecting this relationship, whatever it may be for you. But we have the Two of Swords with the Two of Cups. So this does tell me that this is a really strong connection between the two of you, where there's a lot of love and equal reciprocation here. But with the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups with a justice behind that, definitely tells me that there's some karmic things that were kind of being played out, and there could be people who were kind of interfering in the situation to cause like drama or turmoil, and ultimately ended up really hurting someone's feelings. But with the Five of Swords, I feel like there's forgiveness coming into play, where it's like taking away the third party and, the outside influences so that they can see more clearly, or you could see more clearly. But with the Chariot coming into play, this is like, movement forward. This is coming back into alignment and taking control over, what is really happening and what you want to happen, which I feel is forgiveness. And I feel this is more towards the other party. Like, they're working on forgiveness. But with the Three of Pentacles here, this definitely says that there is, you know, a new opportunity, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity to have like cooperative partnerships here. So I don't really know who this person is to you, but I feel that this is something that is ultimately going to come in and be very successful for you. And it's definitely more about forgiveness and having other people involved, which me and you have talked about that too, is like not, you don't have to tell, you know, like have other people involved in your shit, and be careful who you're telling things to, you know, because not everyone has the best intentions towards you. And if anyone like that you feel is, you know, interfering in your relationships, oh my gosh, I can't reach that, guys. Hold on. If you feel that anyone is interfering in your relationships, partnerships, whatever it is, then obviously they don't need to be an active part of your life. You know what I'm saying? So we have the Angel of Claircognizance coming up. Let's see what they have to say for you, Robert. And again, it's another three. Threes are following you, dude. So I don't know if you're seeing them everywhere, but you have 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3 on the board. Okay. So that definitely tells you that the Ascended Masters are watching over you hardcore right now. Okay. So it says you are being inspired from the above. Your Ascended Masters, okay? They helping you out, brother. You have received this card because your Angel of Claircognizance wants to assist you in reconnecting and understanding your gift of claircognizance, to help you trust and accept the divine guidance that is shared with you from above. Your angel is here to teach you how to work with the information the spirit realm shares with you in the form of an epiphany or a light bulb moment. This information can be given to you via your higher self or from your angels. Sometimes the information you receive can be so profound that you can't believe that it was you who received it. If ever you feel that you do not understand what the information means, your angel is always by your side to help you make sense of the message. Once you learn how to connect with your higher self through using your claircognizance, you will wonder how you ever coped before you discovered your gift. Your life will become so much simpler, and you will find that everything just falls into place. Whereas in the past, things could have been a bit of a struggle and nothing seemed to go right for you. When you are truly functioning within your own spiritual vortex, you will receive direct guidance via your claircognizance for projects, inspiration, and ideas that you never thought were possible. So, especially if you thought that this reconnection wasn't possible, but all of a sudden you're gaining information on this person saying that they're going to come back around, or they're working on forgiving the situation, or whatever the case may be, and definitely work with that information, okay? And if you need more guidance, just ask for them to help you, okay? But the affirmation says, I allow and accept the guidance of my angel of claircognizance into my life. I trust and acknowledge that the information my angel shares with me is for the highest good for myself and those around me. So really trust what they're telling you, okay? So I hope that helps you, honey. All right. So Miss Michelle, you are next. Hey, Isabel, how are you, hon? All right. So, and Mary will be next, and she is the last one on the list. We have one more spot available if anyone would like to jump on that. Honestly, I might even be able to go a little more if there are more people who are interested. So If anyone is interested in getting on the list, then the PayPal link is down below. It is $20 to get on the list, and we will get to you shortly. All right. So, and I'm pretty sure Michelle is I can't pronounce it. You know what I'm saying, guys. All right. Hold on one second, though. I got to grab my chapstick. I don't know what it is about doing spiritual work, though, because I swear my allergies start acting a fool and my lips get chapped. I need to start drinking more water while I'm doing these things so I don't get dehydrated. All right. So Michelle says, my DM has been coming through strong in my dreams and thoughts. I had a vision of his face, kind of scared the crap out of me, made me jump. What does he want me to know? Okay. All right. Yeah. And listen, guys, I don't know how many other people are experiencing this. I had 2 people reach out to me with some crazy, crazy dreams. This week alone, I think yesterday and the day before were the only days that I have not dreamed in the last like 7-8 days. And they were all super vivid and like crazy, crazy shit going on. So pay attention to your dreams, okay? Especially with how they make you feel. So let's see. What does Michelle's divine masculine want her to know at this time? Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me get some more cards. What does her divine masculine want? Okay. You won't believe the song that just came on. Is it Alicia Keys? Yeah, Alicia Keys' Girl on Fire just came on. And I was just about to say, like, you have been working so hard on, like, working on committing to a higher form of loving yourself, okay? And he's really feeling it. He's really feeling it at this time. And he's saying that not only is this new form of commitment to yourself super attractive energetically, but it's also helping you open up to the fact that it is safe for you to give and receive love now. And your magnetic attraction is like lit up. Okay, so we have the engagement card, the love yourself first, it is safe for you to love, and the attraction card. Okay, so your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And I really feel like this definitely has to do with loving yourself, but your commitment to your self-love is so strong right now that it's ultimately going to help that connection with other people even more, because your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And when you open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, you attract the romantic love by enjoying the moment fully, right? So positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You need to be honest about the conversations that you're having, like be honest about the feelings that you are having, okay? And I do feel like there's something about boundaries. Something about boundaries. I swear this alternate dimension shit, because I just like read these cards and I swore that I saw something about boundaries. So, yeah. Dude, my friends going through that too. I've been witnessing it like in weird ways, like just people from my past are coming back around. Not necessarily exes, but people who were either interested in me a long time ago, or people that were a part of my life a long time ago. And a skirt. Okay. Sorry, but not sorry. I actually had to tell like a long-term friend, but I haven't like talked to him in forever. And he was kind of like one of those guys, you know, like really, he was a man whore back in the day. But he's been married and like thought he settled out and everything, and then he slides up in my DM the other day, and I was like, on your anniversary, how would your wife feel? You know what I'm saying? You're ridiculous, or go get out. Yeah, it was something serious. So like, I get it. It's happening. It's happening. So understand that all these things are just there to, you know, like test your faith and where you're at in your life and how much you've exceeded. But like, honestly, I really feel that the more that we vibrate at a higher level, again, our light is like, it's a magnet, dude. So all these low vibrational beings are coming in trying to ruin the work that we've done. Listen, when I tell y'all, and I mean, I want everyone to listen very carefully because I know that y'all trust the information I receive. When it comes to, and I don't even play with this shit, okay? No, out. But my whole point is the more that we vibrate at a higher frequency, there are very much darker energies that are at play. Like, y'all hear me talk about spiritual warfare from time to time, and I don't like to talk about it a lot, but it is absolutely happening. So all of us light workers and all of us twin flames are, you know, rising up to a higher level of awareness and, you know, loving on ourselves and stepping up to the plate and stepping into mission. And listen, these darker forces do not like it. So all these lower vibrational energies are coming in to start stirring the pot to bring us down a notch. You know what I'm saying? To make us second guess ourselves. Well, fuck that. Get out. You know, don't let these things come in and ruin all the good work that you have done for yourself. Okay? Don't fall for it, because you are a divine light being and you are here for great, beautiful, beautiful, strong things. And there is no reason for us to step down off of our fucking soapbox because they don't like the way we're rising up to the plate. Well, watch me. Again, Dewey, 2 snaps and a hair flip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. We have to stay positive. We have to stay in our power and don't allow any of these low vibrational forces come in and start screwing things up. It just ain't even worth it, y'all. Okay? So, anyway, sorry to get off on a rant on Michelle's reading, but I do feel that, you know, your work has been, it's totally worth it, girl. You were like absolutely on point. You're doing a great job. They're telling you, you know, stay in gratitude. The more you're in gratitude for all the things that you have been working on and accomplishing, you are just going to receive so much unlimited knowledge about not only the twin flame journey and the dynamic, but also about your purpose and your mission here. Okay. So, just to let you know, okay, so don't let anything deter you, but this is definitely a whole nother level of commitment to yourself and your journey, and I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. Like, seriously, you're doing great. And you know, he feels it, he sees it, they all do. And that's why all these little low vibrational things are trying to attach to us, but ultimately your divine masculine is absolutely feeling it. Okay, so let's just because I went on a rant. Just because I went on a rant, I'm going to pull some cards from his heart space. Let's see what his heart is feeling towards you right now. Let's see. What is her? All right. So I do feel like it's not time for him to come back in yet, but you know, we have the reflection card, so give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best, okay? So ultimately, this is for your highest good. It's not for him, okay? But it's just allowing things to unfold more, like just keep allowing things to unfold naturally. About staying centered, trust in divine timing, and look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as an ocean. You know he loves you, girl. You know, they're crawling. You know he feels you. You know he trusts the evolution that you are going through is for your well-being, right? It's not for him to come in. This is all for you. And he's so proud of you. He's so proud of the not only the connection that you're deepening, because the more that you raise, the more he feels drawn to you. But his emotional depth is getting more heightened the more you raise your vibration, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so again, keep up the good work. You're doing great. So yeah, that's awesome. All right, so then we have Mary on the board. Mary, you are next. Okay, so Mary is next. Virgo, Venus, and Libra, Cancer rising. I am looking for a love message and divine guidance. All right. So, Miss Mary, what do we have for Miss Mary in the love department? Divine guidance. What does she need to know? Ooh, okay. Well, getting to know each other just popped out. Yes, yes. Happy birthday. All right. So, did you meet someone recently? Oh, girl. What? Oh, hold on. Hold on. What else do we have? Oh, very soon. Very soon. So if you have not met this person yet, they are on their way, girlfriend. We have getting to know each other, true love, and very soon. I don't know if you're planning on taking a vacation or something like that soon, or maybe a little trip, that kind of thing. But birthday was Thursday. Well, happy birthday, my dear. Happy birthday. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, there's definitely, I don't know if you've met someone recently or if they're right around the corner, but you definitely have like good things coming in. So it says, as you reveal your most inner selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is the romance of a lifetime, but you need to clearly decide what you want so that you can have it now. So I don't know. Like you just saying that, I don't know. I feel like this is a new person. I feel like this is a new person. This feels fresh. This feels fresh. Um, so yeah, I don't think it's the same person. Let me pull some cards to see if we can get a sign or something. So can you tell me about this person? We have the Seven of Pentacles, so it's like investing wisely, being patient. Um, Hold on. Can you give me a sign? So, what were your signs again? Virgo, Venus and Libra, Cancer. Could be an Aquarius. I'm seeing a clear Aquarius here. I feel like, okay, so, you know, I feel that, yeah. I feel like this is something that you're really going to feel like you can invest in. Yes, I feel like you still have some energetic cords attached to, you know, other people, because especially with, there's a lot of sevens following you, but the Seven of Cups is here too. So there's a lot of options, you know, but it's not necessarily options. I feel like it's more energetic cords. So I don't know if there are people that you still think about, or, you know, you feel like you might be tapping into their energy type thing. But it's telling you that you need to release the past and kind of disconnect from these people so that you can allow real love to come in. Because again, clearly decide what you want so you can have it now. And if you want true love, then you're going to have to release your past, let go, let God, and everything will work out. Because there is a more enriching future coming. I do not feel that this is from a past relationship. I feel like this is a brand new, but it's going to be more stable for you in the long run. And I feel like this person's also going to come in pretty damn quickly for you. But again, you have to clearly decide. And listen, yeah, look, the Page of the Swords is on the bottom, so definitely could be an air sign, but strong Aquarius energy with the star. But we have the sun here, so this is talking about really seeing things clearly, being really happy, and almost like a childlike innocence here. But they're also a very hard worker. I do see Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here, but maybe this is you working really hard on, you know, clearing up your, you know, karmic cycles and stuff, and feeling defensive towards any prospects that are coming in. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself and clearly decide, because you know, there's definitely a strong air energy that's coming in for you, and this is someone that's gonna make you feel like all kinds of good. Okay. But again, you have to release the past and release those energetic cords, and be again, like, okay, so what was it? And I'm not even going to pull it because they're telling me to read it. So, the angel of, no, it's not the angel of relationships. Which one was it? Romance. Okay. So you may wish to make a list of the type of partner you would like to manifest into your life. Your list should be as specific and realistic as possible. Here is an example: kind, loving, faithful, romantic, honest, family-oriented, hardworking, financially independent, energetic, wonderful personality, lots of fun, and spiritually minded. So, like, be very clear on what it is that you want in a partner, and they will come very quickly. Okay. So understand that, yeah, you got to be clear, but if you want it, it's yours. But I do feel like they're going to be coming in very quickly. So, is there anything, since you're the last one, is there anything specific that you would like her to release in order to call this in? So, bountiful nature and face your financial fears. So it might not just be financial fears. It could be feeling stable. It could also be like feeling fears of, um, not having, I'm like the little girl watering the garden. I feel like, fears of not having someone like really wanting to love and nurture your relationship with each other, So maybe you've been one-sided relationships for way too long, and you're still kind of holding on to these energies. So it's really important that you focus on, if that's something that you have like come into contact with before and that's a fear of yours, then you might want to put that into your list as well. Someone who can nurture our connection, right? Water that garden, girl. Yeah, exactly. So I hope that helps. Does that make sense? I don't even know what y'all are talking about. I can't read all those comments right now. But I hope these messages help you guys. And I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. And yeah, so okay, good. Yeah, add that into your list, girl. And you're so welcome. I'm glad those messages help. And let's see, did anyone else add on? We got one more spot left if anyone wants it. Otherwise, I am going to hop off. Yep, Mary was the last one. Yeah, for real. I just pray for everyone that's on the East Coast, no matter where this storm decides to land. I hope everyone's safe, and anyone who is traveling, please be careful. Especially Danny, I will see you soon, brother, and I'm super excited. So I love y'all so much. Something serious. And I will actually be getting on tomorrow to finish up Cancer and Leo's general reading for September. And yeah, I'll do that. And if I have the energy, then I'll do some other stuff too. But yeah, we'll play it by ear, because I don't know, you know, what the internet's going to be like the next couple of days, but you should be able to see me on Friday at least. Okay. So I love you guys. And if anyone needs me, y'all know where to reach me, and I wish y'all the best of luck. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye guys.